Okay, so in this episode we started in Winton and travelled to Middleton, Boulia, and now Mount Isa, and now we're at Camberwell, which is a tiny little place. There's a pub and
I don't even think is there a pub?
yeah, it's a pub, but it looks closed all the time. Okay. Just to show you a bit of the area we're travelling through. We're on our way to Middleton, which is only a pub, population 2.
So we're at Middleton, population 2. Apparently it was 9 in 2016. It's unknown what happened to the other 7, but we are going to be very, very careful. So it's quite a remote spot. We're here staying at the Middleton Hilton, and that's our camping spot. And then, as we see here, there's a little shed. And here we are. Hilton Hotel. No aircon, no TV, no pool, no charge. I'm going to head over here for a cold one. This is the actual pub. It has just been sold. Lester and Val have been the owners for the last 20 odd years. Wanted to retire. Heading in. Dining room, bar to the left. Had a great night at Middleton. Val and Lester are the publicans there. Great spot. Beautiful sunrise, beautiful sunset. We've now stopped at a rest area about probably 170k east of Boulia. So this is part of Channel Country.
Georgina Diamantina catchment area. So all of this area, it's 3 times the size of England. And it runs down into Lake Eyre. Okay, this is the road between Middleton and Boulia. Sorry, I forgot where I was there. It's amazing scenery. It's like, I don't know. I can see.
We've stopped at the remains of the Hamilton Hotel. So we're about 80k east of Boulia, and this is all that remains. There are an enormous number of pancakes, bovine pancakes, all over the place here. And the rest area is actually all fenced off and surrounded by bovine pancakes. There's a geocache here somewhere, which is amazing. But we've found a bit of string, wire, fencing wire. And sometimes they're attached to that so that nothing gets in them or on them. But whatever was attached to it is missing. So maybe this one's missing in action. Okay, we're here in Boulia. Not sure the population, might be 17, I'm not sure. It's quiet. This is the shopping centre. No, actually it's the Drapers and Bushman's Outfitters. Yes, we don't need any outfits. We're all right for the moment. going to go across to the red stump. This is the equivalent of New South Wales's black stump, because beyond the red stump, if you carry on west, is the Plenty and Donahue highways and pretty much desert. Here is the red stump and a sign that if you go further out you'll come to the other side, the west of Boulia, it's the vast Simpson Desert. Travellers are advised to carry ample food, water and fuel. And that's the Plenty Highway. Alice Springs, 806 kilometres straight across that desert. We've done it before, so we're not going to do it this time. It's very windy here. Here we have the Southern Crow windmill, and then we're actually walking to the edge of Boulia. Boulia Airport. We landed there when we had a bit of a car issue on the edge of the Simpson Desert some years ago. But pretty much directly west, 800k, is Alice Springs. But there is nothing, nada, red dirt and spinifex between here and there, and a couple of communities. But yeah, Boulia is the edge of the desert of Western Queensland. This is the Min encounter. We're booking for a 2 o'clock showing. Can't take a video or camera in there. So just to give a flavour, it'll be a trip back in time and find out the secrets and the stories of the Min encounter. So we're in the Boulia Heritage Museum. Fabulous amount of stuff. Look at this, the Boulia Hospital. Not actually the current one, in case you were concerned, but I'll tell you, I recognise some of this equipment from back in my day. Traction equipment, those feeding cups, I've used those. Seen the old syringe like that. Oh, there's the bedpan that I'm used to giving people. Oh, happy memories, I think. Yes, of course they are. Textbook for nurses. And Jean Jones, fondly remembered matron matey. They're telling us all about the Peter people, the Bachuri country, who own this land. Lots of stories and information.
Oh, there's different Aboriginal.
Yeah, that's the proper map.
Hello there. We're off on a day trip today out of Boulia to the Diamantina National Park. Now, Moira's been on about this park since I've known her. Well, for a long time. So we're going
Only since 2004.
So we're going to have a little road trip into the park, and I guess you'll see it on your.
It's all yours.
See it on your on the YouTube once it's completed. Bye. Oh, that was
Hold me in my arms one time. I don't wanna face tonight. I can never tell you something I lied. Drifting in my heart, I know a fool. Lying ain't my only golden rule. And I don't wanna face the facts that I got it right way back. You're the only one who knows me. And all I do is sleep alone. When I gotta go, I go. You're the only one who knows I'm all alone. Drifting in my heart, I know a fool. Lying ain't my only golden rule. And falling always seems to share. And in my mind, I am there. And lying always seems the same. It's up and down, it's all the same. Lying as I might express, you don't know the words I meant. I don't wanna wait for you to care. Hold me in my arms one time. I don't wanna face denial. I can never tell you something I lied. Drifting in my heart, I know a fool. Lying ain't my only golden rule. And I don't wanna face the facts that I got it right way back. You're the only one who knows me. And all I do is sleep alone. When I gotta go, I go. You're the only one who knows I'm all alone. Drifting in my heart, I know a fool. And lying ain't my only golden rule.
Okay, this is the Diamantina River. Or one of its tributaries, actually, I think. This is not the actual river itself, is it, Maura?
Part of the Diamantina
Yeah.
system, Channel Country.
Part of the Diamantina system, Channel Country system. A couple of pelicans on the water.
Absolutely stunning.
Car, we're going to have lunch in a moment. Even though the flies are terrible. Hey, a lot of protein.
Tell you what though, there are more flies here than a cowpat in the heat of the noonday sun.
Really?
Really.
We're on our way to Mary Kathleen uranium mine. It's a disused one. It's
Yeah, disused.
full of water, and the water's brilliant blue.
Apparently the minerals colour the water. Apparently there's a low level background radiation, but from what I've read, no different to if you're flying in an aeroplane. It's sub-acute, inverted commas, level of radiation. And birds and animals drink from the water, and there hasn't been any evidence of radiation poisoning.
Anyway, that's where we're off to.
In long gone normal days, when moving on meant you'd find a better way. I'm on the brink of stepping out, collecting up all my things. And you, how many ugly things can the two of us just do? And you, it's always been you. Up, protecting all my frames, and I'm on the brink of spilling out, contaminating everything. And you, how many ugly things can the two of us just do? And you, it's always been you. Stepping out never seems so hard. All your neighbors said you'll be alone as you try. Stepping out never seems so hard. All your neighbors said in the beginning you will learn to manage. Long gone normal days when moving on.
Just the bush without the geranium is stunning, isn't it?
Yeah. Beautiful area. Have a bit of a walk. Have a look at the old abandoned uranium mine. Say hello, Nora.
It's incredible.
The scenery. There we go. Abandoned uranium mine.
Here we have the map of the Mary Kathleen Township. Once 1,100 souls lived here, 200 of them single men, 1,100, the rest of them families, paying $8 a week for a 2-bedroom unit. It had a hospital, it had a golf course. It was operated really between 56 and 64. Then all of the buildings in the town were removed and the mining ceased in the early 80s, and now it is occupied by caravanners and cows. This is the town square. You can camp here. That's Patricia in the car. There are various abandoned dwellings, or really the foundations of dwellings, because the actual buildings were taken away. Pavements. And I'll just open the door and step in here. Oh, it's a double door. Hang on. We've still got tiles.
Okay, we've just completed our trip to the old uranium mine, and we're just airing up again.
here we are, camped by the Camberwell Billabong. It's a free camp, and as you can see, there's the van, and here is the front yard. So we're looking out on this. There's a couple of thousand birds over there, a couple of black swans, some egrets, some spoonbills, several different kinds of duck. It's just fabulous. Sunset comes over there, and we had sunrise. Sunrise is over there, and we had the most spectacular moonrise last night. Shone on the Billabong, beautiful. And yep, here we are. There's a couple of people moved in there, but we didn't have anyone next to us for quite a while. Got no neighbours this side. Thank you, Camberwell. It's beautiful. There are two Billabongs. We're at the second one, so you come across the first one, beautiful, but if it's full, carry on for about 1 kilometre and you come down to this one. Gorgeous.
We're headed off to do the Camberwell Caves walk. It's not a very long walk, but the caves are supposed to be spectacular. Okay, bye. I'm in there. Right, Maura's going to send the drone up. We'll see how successful this is.
I didn't bring my glasses.
As usual. And she's up. I don't know if I'm getting this.
Carly, staying here for 2 nights. We're just setting off on the Nurku walk. That's just a little 4.5k walk. There are a few walks around here. They're all signposted and they're marked as moderate or easy. Yeah, looking forward to that. More in a minute. This spectacular area of rocks, some small, some enormous. It's always been an important meeting place, and it's very rich in dreaming sites for the local Aboriginal people. During the rains, the water collects in the rock holes, high in the rocks. 4 groups of people, the Katai, the Warramungu, Amayater, Alanywa, I don't know if I've pronounced that correctly, they would stop here to hunt and to drink on their travels across the country. And all 4 Aboriginal groups have strong connections to this place. John Lewis, in 1872, described extraordinary shaped stones in the Devonport Range. The country was of granite formation. Many of the stones were round like marbles. The literal meaning of Kalwe, which is this place in the Dreamtime, is round objects. But to local Aboriginal people it means much more than that. This country is extremely rich in dreaming sites, places where special events happened in the Altaware, Winkara or Dreamtime. Most of the stories of the dreamings are kept secret and only the appropriate people can know them. But there's a public version of the Queri Yempi, the mystical women's dreaming, and it's told here for visitors. Munga Munga Dreaming, a women's dreaming story. 2 Warramunga ladies were travelling from Munga Munga near Tennant Creek to Kalwe in the dreaming time. Kaitaye and the Amataya women from the south met together with these Warramunga ladies at Kalwe. Here they had a big ceremony. They were showing each other their dreaming stories about the Queri Wimpy before white people came. Aboriginal people made big ceremonies here about this Queri Wimpy, and that's a story from a senior traditional owner.